I agree that the spending's, I mean, that's my hope with the DOGE Commission. That's my desire. I'm going to be watching the DOGE Commission to see if their recommendations will be implemented, if we can save money, and if we
So
can.
are you giving a gold nugget to the Doge?
I'm saying, well, I'm giving a gold nugget to the idea of DOGE, but if we do the same episode next year, then I'll be able to tell you if they deserve that gold nugget or if they deserve a lump of coal. Because you'd have a lot of other commissions like Simpson Bowles that outlined some great ideas, but they weren't really implemented. So we'll see what happens. And I think the George Will said something interesting once. I think he was speaking actually to my alma mater at Brigham Young University. And he said, if the idea that democracy is compromised, that you win some, you lose some, but if as a conservative, you're only slowing the rate of growth of government, you are always losing. Because as Ronald Reagan said, the closest thing to eternal life is a government program. And so it'll be really interesting to see if the DOGE Commission, they're bringing the Silicon Valley mindset. And I think that's what our government needs right now, because I mean, I live here in the DC area and we are the top metro area GDP per capita from a median household standpoint. And I don't think that's healthy. I think it should be the areas of innovation, not the areas of taking money from taxpayers that are the wealthiest, in my opinion. But we'll see what happens. So I am giving a provisional gold nugget to the DOGE Commission, Dave.
Well, it's very interesting because I actually gave a nugget and a lump to the DOGE Commission. I give a nugget in the sense that obviously I like the idea and obviously we need it, but people, both Elon and Vivek are pretty ignorant when it comes to how a lot of government works. And my problem with this whole concept is that we're returning to the same set of circumstances that we did with the debt ceiling fight. And that is that you have 70% of the budget, which is entitlements. Apparently that's off the table. Now then you have another 16 or whatever percent that's defense. And that's off the table now because we have to make the country stronger. So you're basically trying to cut $2 trillion from what's less than $2 trillion of spending. So until you put everything on the table, it is a useless, frustrating endeavor that is not going to go anywhere. So it gets a lump of coal in that area because no one is having the cojones, frankly, to come up and say that, as Jesse James would say, hey, where's the money? Entitlements. And there are ways, particularly with Social Security, where you don't have to reduce the benefits in the short term. But it's the old AMCO commercial, right? You can pay me now or you can pay me more later. And, there have been some courageous senators like Bill Cassidy who pointed out that in 2034, there are cuts coming, whether we do anything or not, and they're going to be more painful. So we need to get our act together. But so far, I see no appetite for it. Then I hear Democratic strategists saying, well, the first thing we have to do is get them to vote on something that pledges that we won't cut Medicare or Social Security. Well, if we're not going to cut Medicare or Social Security, we're not going to cut spending, period.